Hey there, and welcome to exercise number 80. If you want to solve this exercise on your own, then click on the link in the description. If not, keep watching and we're going to solve it together. In this one, we need to write a function named reverseForEach that will be used to extend the array prototype. The function should have the same signature as the regular forEach method, but it should iterate the elements in reverse order, from end to beginning. Below we have an example, so we're assigning the reverseForEach function to the array prototype. Then we have an array of 5 numbers, and then we call reverseForEach on this array. We get the number and the index as parameters in the callback, and we just console log them. And the expected output should be this one. I mean, not output, the expected data printed to the console. Let's call it like that. So it should print index 4 is 5, right? We start from the end. So the first one is the last element and it has index 4. Then we have index 3 and that's number 4. Then index 2, number 3 here. Then index 1 is number 2 and index 0 is number 1. And the important thing here is to notice that compared with the forEach function, this one goes in reverse, right? So from end to beginning. Now that we've read the description, let's go here into the right side and solve the exercise. Now, because we're going to assign this function to the array prototype, it's important to realize that this, right, that this keyword is going to be the array. So if I'm going to do for let I is 0, I less than this dot length, I plus plus, this one is going to iterate through the array from the beginning till the end. But we want it in reverse order. So I'm going to start from this dot length minus 1 and I is bigger or equal than 0 and I minus minus, right? So this one is going to iterate through the array from the end to the beginning. Now this function needs to do the same thing as the forEach function. And what does the forEach do? Well, the forEach just calls the callback. So we have the callback here. So the only thing we got to do is do callback of. And if we look at the forEach function, or if we remember it, when we have forEach, the callback, right, is going to have 3 parameters: the item, the index, and the array. That's how it works. So here we're going to call it with first the item, this of I, then the index, well, the index is I, and then the array, which is this. And you can see here at the bottom where we have the console that we already, the code already works and it prints what it needs to print, right, from 5 to 1. Now, let's just remove a few lines here. And looking back at our function, we don't need to return anything because the forEach function doesn't return anything. So this is pretty much it. Now let's test our solution. And voila, it works. Cheers and see you in the next one.